And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From 29, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. Good. Just be ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That's good.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Set. Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 33. 560. Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Come on. Set. Black 40. 52 blaster. Set.
To the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Watch out now. 52. Down. 52 blue. Ready?
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Now Zuerlein for the extra point.
Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Bills nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Undercrush.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
5 wide. Alert!
On 1st down, it's Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Allen. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Motion. Half 10. 56.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Allen now on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Bills are back in this one. It's 17-7.
17. Bills 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Drill green, yellow, 43. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
He's brought down back
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Clock 40. Ready.
He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Ho-ho! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here we go. Alert! 6 yards! Watch the 6 yards! Stop. Here we go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big time play there for Buffalo. 38 yards.
56.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That one, taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Browns 17, Bills 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow, red, 38. White. Smash, red.
They'll throw out of the gun. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First down.
1st and 10.
Down. Fight. Now Mickey. Green back. Six. Mega. Blaster. Six. Hut.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. What 10 black? Right through. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw. A good one that is caught by Fannin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Third and a yard.
Green. Ready. Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Black Ulster. Set, go.
He'll let one go down the middle. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. gun. Here's Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Hook. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
They'll run with Cook, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Five wide.
On third and goal, here's Allen. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Allen gonna throw for it. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Zone ready. 52 blue. Cut.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, the ball's out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
A fumble on the play.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Alert! What's up?
On first down, Allen. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready. Go. Drill green. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Cleveland.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits, I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Strike 60. 50, green. Red, yellow. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Trouble, 38. Ready, set.
On the give, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Down. 10 black. Black, red. White, white.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
On the double. Green jack. Let's go. Stop, ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11, and quick to pick up a first down. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
56, 56.
Check it out, Bree.
Stop. Half 10. Half. Middle. Gun. What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Alert, alert, alert. 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 Jump.
Play action. Here's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
Running left is Judkins. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
50, green. Will green. Cross it, 6. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third down and 3.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Triple, 38. Smash, red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
6-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here is Allen. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To the air once more, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
6-yard gain on the play.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 56 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. To the air is Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Makes the score Bills 28, Browns 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Okay,
Second and 10.
Striker, bring back. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Level. 12 red.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Red, yellow. Cut.
They'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Alert!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 41-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
319! Half. Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack. So often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Okay, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Red, 38. Green jack. Blue, yellow. Ready?
Back to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Blue striker. Speedo blue. Hey, computers.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We are set for 4th and long.
Set, ready. It's kick, mega. Smash, red. Strike, white. Head steal, check steal. Blaster, stick. Check, huh?
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Allen going to give it to Cook. Now Cook loses the football. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, dude.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down.
10 black, 12 red.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and They get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at fourth down.
Here we go. 45, White. Red, cycle. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills.